Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I have a very special flip through video for you guys of this very unique coloring book, Feather Me Fantastic. It's a coloring book by Rose House. So if you're interested in seeing this amazing book, stay tuned. All right, guys. So I was contacted by Rose House Art to do a flip through of their book on my channel, and they graciously sent me a review copy of their book so that I can share it with you guys. And I am so happy that I was able to connect with this artist, because she gave me the opportunity to look at the book before I decided to review it. And I looked at only a few pages and I was like, sold. I will definitely share this with all of my YouTube family because it's a very unique book. I've never seen anything like it, guys. So get ready for some interactive, interesting fun and a little bit of educational fun also. So we have the cover here of what you can expect in the coloring book. So let's go ahead and open our first page. The size of this book, it's a little bit longer than your regular size books. It's more like an 8 by 12 or 13 book. So it's a lot longer than your normal book, which I really like that because that's a unique factor in itself. So this is an UK-based artist. She's from the UK. So she has this book on both UK Amazon and US Amazon. So I will link both of those below so that if you're in the UK, you can find it easily, or if you're in the US, you can also find it very conveniently in the description below. But the coloring book starts out with a beautiful coloring book title, and this book belongs to page, nameplate page and title page all in one. And she leaves you a little note here, which I think I should read because this is very interesting. It tells you a lot about the book and what you can expect from the book. It says, practice mindfulness as you color your way through 50 unique illustrations of beautiful, recognizable, and interesting birds, and learn as you go with snippets of useful information about each species featured, including peacock, parrot, hummingbird, heron, eagle, blue tit, tui, barn owl, oriole, spoonbill, and more. Feather Me Fantastic blends birds with flowers and creatures from their environments, creatively influenced with fantastic elements by Rose Art House. It is perfect for enthusiastic artists and beginners alike. So there you have it. What this book is about, what we're about to get into, what you can expect. So let's get started. All right, guys. So our first page here is a peacock. And on the left side of the page, she gives you a little information about the bird, why they're called, the name that they're called, or something about their environment. And so I'll just give you an example here. It says peacocks are majestical Asiatic birds. They are peafowl, with the males being called peacocks and the females being called peahens. Oh my goodness. I just learned something. I've never thought a female peacock was a peahen. Or a peafowl was a peahen. I just call all of them peacocks. So, and this is a very unique illustration of a peacock, because usually in other books you have that, you know, extended feathers and colorful, but here you have the few feathers that you can color colorfully. And you have this peacock here that's trying to express his love for the peahen, okay? Because he is yelling out some words. I love you. Hear my call. Hear my plea. Show me some attention. So he has his feathers extended, but Rose Art House has put a little moon here And he's kind of behind, like coming out of the moon. He is so serious about his love because he's coming out of the moon with his plea of love. So we are very proud of Mr. Peacock. So go ahead on, Peacock. All right, so we have a little bit more information about what they eat, the type of plants that they eat, the type of reptiles or amphibians, and what I did not know peacocks ate reptiles and amphibians. Peacocks are they're pretty bold creatures. Oh my goodness. I thought peacocks just ate worms, but I guess not. So what makes this book even more unique is it has words of the actual bird before you get into coloring them a whole lot. You have the word where you can color it. And guys, I kind of flip through this book a little bit before I filmed this video, and I was like, oh my goodness, I did not know that. So it's like an educational, fun, creative book that takes you on a journey. So let's go on that journey together very quickly, okay? So again, you have another picture of a peacock, which I've never seen a peacock illustrated in a coloring book like this. And the peacock, okay, I don't know if this is a male peacock or if it's a female peacock, but they have some pearls on the bottom of their feet around the limb. So if this is a male peacock, he's getting ready to take his lady a very nice gift. And you know what I'm going to use on those pearls. I'm going to put liquid pearls on them. Yes, I am. And if this is the female peacock, he has already given her the gift and she wrapped it around her little branch like, I'm showing my pearls off because my man got me this gift and he is awesome, okay? So, Rose House Art, thank you. You have done the most. So the next bird we have is the common starling, which are European natives. Guys, I feel like I'm on Sesame Street or either PBS, you know, teaching you guys the different birds and where they came from and what they eat. This is the starling, and oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to zoom in. Well, I may not be able to zoom in, but I can get you a little bit closer. Rose House Art has put some earrings and some rings and some bracelets into their word. And you know how Nisi feels about her jewelry, okay? You already know. So the starling and the peacock so far are my favorite birds because they have the bling factor going on, okay? So you have a common picture of the starling here, and we're wasting no time. We're getting straight on into the next one, which is the magpie. Magpie? I didn't know a bird was called magpie. I thought that was just a nickname for like a person named Maggie. Okay, well, apparently the magpie is a star because they have lots of stars and glittery, and you know, gel pen. Oh my goodness, some gold gel pen or some glittery gel pen with these little, look like little lights and sparkly star thingies. Guys, I like the magpie just because it's a pretty name. It sounds cute. So magpie gets 1 point right after peacock and the starling. Now we're going straight on into the spoonbills, and we have our fun little caricature wording here. Word art. And let's see what the spoonbills. Okay, we have another landscape picture. And we have two spoonbills here that either they're just having a plain conversation, because this one is looking like he doesn't believe anything that this one is saying. Okay, this one looks like he is straight up telling like an exaggerated story, like, man, I went in the sea and I caught 37 fish. 37 at one time. And this one is looking at him like, buddy, please. I saw the way you catch fish. You can barely catch one at a time. So don't even give me that, okay? So those spoonbills are are coastal area creatures that are found in the Central America region. So they wade through muddy waters, comically shaking their heads left and right as they walk. So can you just imagine this spoonbill here telling that story while he's comically shaking his head from left to right, telling the story about how he caught 37 fish in one swoop, and how this one is shaking his head like, yeah, right. We all believe you. So next we have the cherry-headed conure. All right. I've never heard of a cherry-headed conure, but it sounds very couture, you know, very fancy. And that is the birds from our cover. Oh my goodness, I have another favorite, guys. Okay, so we have some pearls going around here. You know, I'm going to use liquid pearls on them. They even have some little chains and a little love heart with some little wings on it. And oh my goodness, I'm in love. I am completely, absolutely in love with this picture. So I love the bling that Rose Art has added to her illustrations. So it says cherry-headed conures. I may be saying that wrong. I don't know. I have never met a conure. Are very talkative and social birds. Okay, so I like them because we probably can get along really well then. Next, we have the great crested Grebes. Maybe I should have looked a couple of these up before I started this video and just kind of like had Google to pronounce. Okay, and this is a different word. This is the crested grebe. I can pronounce that a little bit better. But she has some roses around the word art on this page, which I like a lot. I like that a lot. So we have, oh, okay, I see now. Grebes. Okay, it's just spelled differently when you put the ES on the end, or grebe or whatever. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Now we have a mother grebe. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to just excuse me because I haven't had my coffee yet. So this is the mom bird, and looks like she has her baby bird, and they're coming out of a rose. So beautiful, guys. This is a love scene right here. A mother's love is just unimaginable. Next, we have homing pigeons. Finally, something that we can pronounce. Okay, so apparently the homing pigeons are also called peace dove. And this word art is a little bit lighter, which I like. So let's see what the pigeons have to offer us. Oh, it's a landscape. Let me turn it back around. That is beautiful. I like that. Boy, she has really made a pigeon look like there's something special. So you can actually look up all these birds yourself, and you can know how to color them because you have the names. So let's look at the green woodpecker. Oh my goodness. Who knew that a woodpecker could be something other than red and black? I never knew there was a green woodpecker. Okay, so did any of you ever hear of a green woodpecker? Do any of you have green woodpeckers in your yard? All right, now we get into some expensive pants, guys. All right, no, the American eagle, a very, very well-known bird that I am actually very, very scared of. I saw on the National Geographic one day, guys, an American eagle was picking up like a whole entire full-grown goat, okay? And it raised them up. Okay, see, now this art house has piqued my creativity to a level where I'm sharing with you my National Geographic experiences, okay? Off the Discovery Channel. We're getting all the way live in this one here, guys. This American eagle picked up a full-grown goat, like a mountain goat, took it like 50, 60 feet in the sky, okay? That it's that strong, and dropped it. And that's how they kill their prey. And I was like, I don't even know, how do they even eat meat like that? Or I know they rip the meat apart with their beak, but I'm like, how can he even eat a whole goat? And why did you have to just, you know, kill that goat like that? You just could have just maybe pecked them to death or something. But that's a hard way to die, you know. Okay, guys, let's focus. Let's get back into this. Okay, so in this picture, I didn't even see all of this going on. He has this fish, and that was what they showed us on the Discovery Channel first. Them, like, how they picked the fish out of the pond. And one of them, guys, oh my goodness, they picked up a fish that was like twice their size. This fish was like a shark. I mean, it was huge. So this illustration is just, oh my goodness. You know what this reminds me of? Like the books that you can, like, instead of like making this like wind or like clouds, you can make this like fire, because the way he's looking, the determination on his face, he's on fire. He has his fish and he's ready to go and chomp on his dinner. Okay. Next, we have the Oriental White Eye. All right. Oh, so cute. Finally, we get to some cute little birds that's so tiny and docile. And let's see what the white eye Oriental bird does. It says the Indian white eye, previously named the Oriental white eye, is mainly an insectivore. Never used it before. Insectivore, but also enjoys nectar and fruit. Finally, we have something that's not gonna kill a goat. All right. We have the blue tit, which is a Britain bird. The blue tit. All right. And there is your word. And I don't know how I feel about the name of this bird, but we're going to roll with it because that's his name. There's nothing to be ashamed of if that's your name. Okay. So, whoa, this bird makes me want to go to the UK, because all of these little flowers that's everywhere, I can imagine that the UK is a very beautiful place because their origin bird is so beautifully surrounded by all of these lovely, lovely flowers and leaves. Oh my gosh, now we have a very, very long name here. Oh, okay, but it's cool though. White-booted racket-tailed hummingbird. That's a mouthful. I bet he didn't spell his name out in school. And it's landscape, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, oh my goodness, guys. Wait a minute now. Do you see what's going on here? Okay, that's a snake. That's a snake. That's his eye. That's his tongue. So we're going to have to read what is really going on with this hummingbird here, because you know hummingbirds are teeny tiny birds. So let's see what's happening here. It says a resident of Ecuador and Peru, the white-booted racket-tailed hummingbird may cross the path of hidden eyelash viper waiting in ambush amongst the foliage of the bird's usual flower. Oh boy. That hummingbird didn't have a chance. Okay, so yeah, he got him. He got him. He was waiting in the bushes and the flowers, and the hummingbird is looking like, snap. I picked the wrong flower today, because you know those vipers are very, very fast. And then this viper is called an eyelash viper. So, you know, if it has eyelashes, then it's pretty tough, because, you know, it's just like a woman running in heels. That's like an impossible feat for most women. But the women that can do it, they're tough. I mean, they will run you down and get whatever it is that they need to get from you, okay? What does women running in heels have to do with an eyelashed viper? We'll figure that out later. Next, we have the Crested Dove. That sounds so elegant. The Crested Dove. And she looks elegant. Very, very elegant. Look at all those like sunflowers. Or maybe that's not a sunflower there, but I don't know, but we can make it a sunflower if we so choose to. All right, next we have the European Heron. Okay, and it has a beautiful little flower ensemble. Oh boy. These snakes, they just don't learn. Okay, so we have the snake wrapped around the European heron's beak. But let's read the story that's on the left side to see if the snake has the upper hand or the heron. Okay, so it says, usually spotted by canals, rivers, and lakes, the common heron wades in shallow water and, using its powerful pointed beak, will catch fish, amphibians, and reptiles, including grass snakes. Okay, so we know who has the upper hand in this image. The snake is upside down. He has his tongue sticking out. He is wrapped around the beak, but I don't think that's going to stay wrapped around for long because that heron, look at his eye. Look at his eye. His eye is like, I'm just letting him think he's winning right now, but we know what's about to happen. We're not even going to, expound on that situation. Next, we have the tui. Tui. That sounds so cute. I bet it's a cute bird. Okay, he's half cute. But he enjoys singing in the light of a full moon. Oh my goodness. So he looks a little masculine. So it must be a male tui. So, but he has flowers everywhere around him. So that makes him cute. And plus he loves to sing. I love a man that can sing. Yeah. All right. Next we have the great crested tit. What is up with these tits, man? Oh my gosh. This flip through should not be PG-13. I promise you it's G, but I'm just reading the words on the page. I promise you guys. Let's see how this one looks. This one looks like kind of like a red robin or something, but it's probably his cousin or something. But this is a beautiful image. So beautiful. All right, next we have the great-tailed grackle. Okay, I've never heard of a grackle, but he is very interesting looking, okay? The grackle, let's learn about him. What does he do? A clever and adaptive bird, the great-tailed grackle has passed the Aesop's fable intelligence test. Oh, smart bird. Well then, hello. The rainbow macaw. Yes. They are extremely sociable and talkative and intelligent. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Next, we have the western emerald. That's a pretty mandala type picture. So I just love the variety of things we get in this book. We have the kingfisher, and there he is, and there she is. That's a kingfisher also. This is a river kingfisher. Now we have the barn owl. Oh boy, guys. See, that's why I don't fool with owls, because look at his eyes. His eyes look so innocent. And I'm not doing anything. I did not just murder this mouse and have him hanging out of my mouth like this. Guys, look at this. And he has a pumpkin and thorns and berries all around him and stones, and this looks like a real gory type image that is actually very innocent. This is about as gory as I'm going to get. A barn owl in the process of eating a rat or barn mouse. Okay, so guys, you know this picture here, this illustration here has to have a black background because this is some dark stuff that's happening here. Just but he's looking just so innocent, like he did nothing wrong, and he didn't, because I mean, that's what you eat. I mean, we eat, different things like chicken and hamburgers. So, but we don't look as innocent, because when I'm eating a hamburger, I'm not looking innocent. I'm looking guilty, like I should not be eating this hamburger. But, well, wait a minute, guys. Wait, there we go again. Get back on track. What do you think about this picture, guys? I can see, okay, disclaimer. Close your ears if you're not used to Nisi talking about gory situations. Okay, so I don't do gore. I don't do, spooky pictures. I don't even do spooky movies and stuff because I am a total scary cat. But this picture, I would just have to just make it as realistic as possible and put like a little bit of blood or something on it. I mean, this is National Geographic, guys. This is the Discovery Channel. We are not talking about something that is not kid friendly, okay? So we have to teach the children that barn owls eat mice, okay? And they're in the thorn bushes. That's where they find their meals, okay? All right, guys. Next we have a little bit more light and these tits, boy. Okay, we have a long-tail tit. Right. Okay. If you are from the UK, comment below how these tits, all these tit birds, how do they act? Are they like pompous and arrogant type birds? You know, because there are some pompous and arrogant birds here in the US, and I can tell you a few. And you know, those birds that don't get out the way when the car is coming and they're like, you better go past me. You had better just steer your car on the other side because I'm not moving. That's those, what do you call those things that eat the stuff off the side of the road, like the roadkill? Oh my goodness. Crows? Is it crows? Or is it like the scavenger ones? What are they called? Well, anyway, we're going to talk about the European goldfinch, but I'm going to remember what those birds are called in like a second, guys. Just a second. I cannot believe I cannot remember the name of them. Give me a second. Okay, black-hooded oriole. That's our next bird. Comment below if you know what bird I'm talking about. Guys, I cannot think for the life of me right now. These are some beautiful flowers here around this bird. Love it. We have some penguins, guys. We have the emperor penguins. And look at that. Oh, they're so sweet. Look at the male penguin, and he's consoling the mama penguin or the child penguin or whichever one it is. Or that could be a mama penguin consoling her child penguin. Just whatever you want to make it. It's all on you. Great egret. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. This is not funny. This is not a funny situation. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, the wording on the side says that the great white egret will catch their prey by impaling them with their strong, sharp, yellow beaks. And it's not funny. This is not funny, especially for the plight of the frog. Okay. The frog's tongue is just sticking out like, I should have swam in a different pond today. This is not how this should have happened. And Rose Art House was so loving to put a little heart right here on the palm of this frog, because she's like, look, no frogs were hurt in the illustrating of this coloring book. We love frogs, but we're just telling you what happens when they run up across a white egret, okay? Oh my goodness. This book is just outrageous, guys. Outrageous. This is the forest red-tailed black cockatoo. Oh yeah. And I love the different fonts of the prints, and it's just, oh yeah, guys, this cockatoo is just all blinged up, okay? Look at all of her jewelry hanging from the branches. This cockatoo is like, yeah, that's mine. That's how I roll. I roll with all the sparkle and the glitter and the glam, because that's just me, okay? That's how I go with it. Gold crest and fire crest. And look, you have your fire. Now let's see. Oh, these are some cute little birds. Look at the gold crest or the fire crest. And we have reached the end of the book, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed flipping through this book with you guys. So we have a little note here at the end of the book that says, I hope you have enjoyed my first ever coloring book and also found out something new about birds. Okay, Rose Art House. Let me just say, let this please not be your last coloring book, because I have thoroughly enjoyed learning about birds. I'm not usually a bird colorist, but all of the other elements that are in this book, I enjoyed them so much. I'm like, okay, you may just convert me over to bird coloring, okay? This has been amazing, guys. I'll read to you the note here. It says, I am an independent artist, and if you would like to see more from my work, I have some links here. And she links her YouTube video. She links her speed drawings. She lets you know where you can buy this book, or you can order prints or commissions from her. Send her a message on Facebook. And guys, please consider ordering this book, whether you are in the United States or in the UK. Let's support this independent artist and help her to be able to so that she can be able to get us out another one of these amazing books, guys. Oh my goodness. And when you do purchase the book, please leave her a 5-star rating if you enjoyed the book, guys. This really helps the author and the illustrator and the artist out, and they really appreciate you leaving them a review and letting them know how much you enjoyed their coloring book, guys. So we have the back of the book here letting you know that there are 30 illustrations of birds with realistic plant life and creatures, and over 25 word art bird names to color, as well as information about each species. So that's it, guys. What did you think? Comment below on your thoughts of this coloring book by Rose Art House. Feather me fantastic. Go out there, get your copy, guys. It's very inexpensive at the moment. I would recommend it because I am absolutely and totally in love with it. You know, I don't steer you guys wrong. If it's something that I'm not behind, I won't review it. So guys, please check out my playlist of other coloring books and other items that I review on this channel, because there is a whole host of other unique books that you can check out and consider purchasing. The Dollar Diva has your best interest at heart, and I want to see you enjoying your colorful life. All right, guys, so you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye.